Hi, Nathaniel. This is the one boy that if I had to take one, this is who I'd take. He might not be as perfect looking as, say, Duncan there or Angus right there, but I will tell you the truth about these boys. Nobody's flogged me. This morning when I was trying to move them out of that group and picking them up, and well, who was that? Who did I get last time? Somebody bit me this morning. I was trying to move him for the other pen. I thought it was Duncan, and it might have been Duncan. Would you quit pecking at me, girl? But I don't know. But this is Angus with a purple band. I need to change the band already. He's outgrowing his band. I put the boys back with their girls, the 3 boys. The sail cockerels are in the back pen again because Ethel's head is healed. And now I'm seeing Rooster dancing here. You know what? I don't really trust you, Duncan. I don't trust you as much as I trust Angus. And I don't really trust either one of you totally. Because I've never had roosters that if you reach for them, they go on the defensive. They actually whirl around and plant their feet as if they're going to get ready to fight somebody. Look at you. Look how stinking gorgeous you are. You are so gorgeous. Look how wide he is. He's a big, broad thing. You're so handsome, aren't you, Duncan? But you know what? If I have to trade you or Angus, I have a feeling you're going to go. You see, Angus is he's just as big. He's handsome. Good-looking boy. One reason is Duncan is out of the same pen as Nathaniel. Nathaniel's staying, there's no question. Unless he turns around and flogs me one day. But Angus right here, he's beautiful. He's got an even better comb, I think. Yeah, hey Duncan. What are you picking at me for? Do you have something that you don't like my plaid shorts? My gosh, boy. Anyway, yeah, Angus is gorgeous. And I'm leaning toward keeping Angus and Duncan. Sorry, not that. Angus and Nathaniel. Nathaniel stays no matter what happens. If I have to have one, it's going to be Nathaniel. Even though Angus is not as related, they're not out of the same pen. And Angus, he's bigger. His comb is even better than Nathaniel's. They're all their barring is beautiful. I don't know a whole lot of, there's not a hill of beans difference. Somebody wants to say, so how tall is a hill of beans? I'm not going to have to explain it to you. You need to look up what that means. You look up what that old saying means. It must be an old Southern saying. I think he was being a snark, but, if I think you're being snarky, your comment gets deleted. What are you doing? They do have really good crows, I have to say, all of them. But, yeah, I would pick him over Duncan right here. Duncan, Angus. Duncan, Angus. And beautiful Nathaniel. Nathaniel, his body seems slightly less wide than these other 2. His comb has a little bit of a curve toward the back. It's not floppy, I wouldn't say, but it's got a little curve on it. But he's so much calmer. Aren't you calm, Nathaniel? They're learning their names. They're learning their names, I have to say. If anybody wants a true, not a cull, but a breeding rooster that's worth his salt, Duncan is it. And that's not going to be free. He's a breeding rooster. He came out of eggs that cost $150 a dozen. And I've raised him up here to almost 21 weeks old. Hi, Nathaniel. Hi, Nathaniel. You're so sweet. You're so handsome. Yeah. What'd you see? What did you see? What'd you see, honey? Huh? Oh, sorry. I hope your eardrums are intact. You gonna crow into the camera? Ow, girlfriend! What are you doing? Yeah, what are you doing? I'm starting to see differences in these girls. Look at that. Look at that girl. You see those tennis balls on those stakes? I put those on there because I could just see one of them jumping off of that and landing or impaling themselves on the top of one of those T-posts. Oh my gosh, that would be a tragedy. So I put tennis balls on top of them. Like I used to have a walker when I broke my leg when I was recovering, and it had balls on the bottom of it, so it wouldn't scratch the floors. And I thought, that's what I'm going to do. I just buy a couple tennis balls and put them up there. What are you doing? What you doing, Nathaniel? He's beautiful. He's very sweet. But yeah, somebody wants a breeding rooster. I think Angus is a little less likely to suddenly go on the defensive for really no reason at all. I mean, it's just me. I raised him from an egg. So I will say neither the Marvin Stukel line males nor the Jill Burke males ever were like this. They were all friendly. They didn't freak out if I reached for them or even tried to feed them food. Hi, baby. You want to tie my shoe? You want to tie my shoe, Nathaniel? He's so personable. I can't put 4 Easter egger hens in with these because of Juliet. I could put 3, but it may not be right now. Juliet is not doing well. She's pooping egg yolk again, and she's lethargic, and she's just, you can tell it's no good. Anyway, so that's the update on the boys here. Let's see. Well, in other chicken news, Bash's daughter Cora died overnight. She was, about 3 days ago, I realized that she's not eating normally. She was acting kind of not very spunky. Cora's a spunky girl. She wasn't very spunky. And energetic, and she looked beautiful. She didn't look 8 years old. She was gorgeous. And then she started acting off. And then she got weak, and I started feeling her crop, and I realized her crop was bloated. It was gassy. Not impacted, but it was soured. It was gassy. It wasn't functioning properly. Almost always a sign that there's something internally going on, or that they're dying and their body's shutting down. That's what happened to Cora. So I came in here this morning, and she was on the roost yet, and even flatten me up. People run around with a chicken, like a chicken with a tail cut off. Well, if they're old age and they're very healthy, most time they don't do that. What are you trying to untie my shoes for? Everybody's interested in my shoes, right, Angus? What are you doing, Angus? What you doing? Oh, yourself. If I reach for him now, he'll dodge my hand. See, that's not like the roosters I'm used to. And even the hatchery roosters, I bred from a really easygoing hatchery rooster, and all his sons were just as easygoing as he was. One of them turned mean about 1.5 years old because it was a situation. It messed up his brain a little bit, I think. But I don't know if they will ever turn violent. If they do, let me tell you what's going to happen is they're going to get executed, because I'm not going to send it off to somewhere else. That is Jamie says he doesn't keep mean roosters. I believe him, because some of these are show worthy, and then you can't have a mean rooster being shown. It has to be able to be handled by judges and such.